So, hello, everyone. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you love me. I love you too. I do apologize, Cancer, for being off camera. My allergies, if you caught me yesterday, my allergies were kicking my ass, and they're still kicking my ass. they're still doing that. Hopefully my voice holds out for the remainder of today. I have tissue shoved in my nose right now. So it's been a day, but I promised myself and everybody that I would have these readings done this weekend. So hopefully my voice holds out for them all. Stephanie from Dreamer Apothecary, thank you. By the way, I'm using your pomegranate infused honey with my tea. Oh, it's been saving my throat, at least for now. If y'all want to check out Stephanie, I absolutely love her and everything that she does. She has all kinds of handmade items, from incense to, infused honey and things. And she has all kinds of genuine, real crystals. You never have to worry about, if the crystal is real or not in her shop. She's amazing. And I've linked her Facebook page and her everything in the description. So you guys can check her out. I highly, highly recommend Stephanie at Dreamer Apothecary. So shout out to you, Steph. Oh, you're saving me right now. You're saving me right now. I love you and appreciate you so much. So, Cancer, let's get right into your message. Mind you guys, if you feel like this is not your reading, please don't force it to fit. You may want to check out joining my Divine Rebel membership, which is also linked in the description. My Divine Rebel Diamond members already have their May readings up, and the messages may be different. Okay, the messages that come out there may be different here, because this is public with the collective, and the Divine Rebel messages are more geared towards their vibration. All right, so for whatever reason this doesn't resonate with you, definitely check out the Divine Rebel members, especially if you feel like you're in a higher aligned vibration, you're more self-aware, more interested in self-healing and your own duality and things like that. Okay, definitely check out the membership perks. So Spirit, please, what is going on with Cancer, Cancerian energy, and the house in which Cancer rules for you? What is going on with Cancer? All right, we've got thoughts. What else? We've got wealthy man and poverty. Interesting. Interesting. We have despair on the bottom and concern on top. That is so crazy. Every single card has masculine energy on it. Every single one. This might definitely be a reading for Cancer men, or those who resonate as men or resonate as masculine energy, masculine dominant. Or if you're a female and resonate as a female, this might definitely be an insight into a Cancer man, especially if you're cross-watching Cancer for that reason. I feel like this is someone who may look like they have it all together on the outside. Like they have a lot of abundance or a lot of stability on the outside, but they're impoverished on the inside, right? That their inner child may be in despair, that they kind of make up for all of their shortcomings with wealth. This is someone who might be really insecure. Someone who, it's like someone who flashes money or buys really expensive things, or, is really gregarious with their spending in front of other people, because they're hypercritical of themselves. Or someone who has a lot of money may be going through a serious financial loss. What is this? This card is flipped up in here. Pathway. I was like, why is the deck not sitting correctly? It's because this card was flipped up in there. I think it's interesting that I originally placed the card right here. It's like a pathway from wealth to poverty. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Yeah, if you're a Cancer female, it might be insight into a man that you know or are dealing with. It might be a man who's thinking about you. If you're a female, resonate as female, it might be a man thinking about you. They may have had a lot at one point, and now they're on this path to poverty. They're super concerned. They're in a state of despair. And I feel like they're thinking about you. Could be an older man. Especially if you have some kind of unexpected income, they may be looking for some kind of help. It could be literal or metaphorical, okay? It doesn't have to be financial wealth. It could be wealthy in a different arena, right? You could have a wealth of love or a wealth of, fill in the blank, wealth of knowledge. And it's like feeling like you know nothing, right? Going from feeling like you know everything to know nothing. Looking at the bottom of the deck, because it's going from feeling like you have it all to feeling like you have nothing, right? And I'm just seeing the coffin under here, because we have the mature man, the coffin, and then the mature woman. And they're both very much older. So, I mean, you may even be dealing with a funeral. I'm so sorry if that is the case for you. Like, I'm not a predictor of death or anything, okay? Like, it may just be some serious, very serious health issues. But I can't help the fact that that coffin was staring at me in the bottom of the deck. So, especially with the two mature, male and females kind of flanking that card. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get some more insight, please. Let's get some more insight to what is going on. Cancerian energy. What is going on with Cancerian energy for May? More insight into this, please. We have the Page of Cups. What else? We have the Star and the Four of Cups. All right, clarities, please. Yeah, we have the Death card. The Hanged Man. And the Two of Swords. All right, so we have Scorpionic energy, Aquarian energy, Piscean energy here. We also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Swords on top. This picture depicts the three fates. Right, and they're here. Cancer, for those of you who are in fact dealing with a death. For those of you who that actually rings true, there might be serious battles in the home over who gets what, and it's the devil's energy, like crashing in on the creation. So like just be really aware of that, not to get pulled into the drama of it all. I think it would be better to just kind of sit back and pause, right? Because with the Page of Cups, it's child energy, so it could be involving a parent, okay? This isn't going to be for everybody. It might be metaphorical, all right? For the rest of you, this might be very metaphorical, not literal, okay? Take it as it resonates. But I definitely feel like there's multiple people involved in whatever this is. I feel like one person doesn't want to hear any of the fighting. You might need to take a moment and recenter and see the beauty, right? See the beauty behind what is essentially Pandora's box opening, right? The Star card here. The Pandora's box gets opened and all of this chaos comes out. But if you could see past the chaos, there's healing. Okay. And it's about focusing on the healing, focusing on the light, right? That there is a reason for everything. It could also be a super transformative apology from someone. Like if someone is energetically going from being really high to really low and they're getting thrown into a state of despair where they have nothing and they're thinking about you, like they may come forward with a very transformative type of apology to heal things because they've been humbled by the universe, like essentially strung upside down. And they know they've missed an opportunity because they didn't want to hear it in the past. They may be finding themselves in a really rough situation and they're at a crossroads and they're not sure what to do. And they're trying to change their fortune. Maybe they're looking for a place to live, especially if they've been through some rough battles with what is essentially a devil energy that kind of took everything. Okay. Like whoever this energy is, if you know, in a completely different scenario, they may have been dealing with someone who was very energetically draining, right? The quote unquote devil that they were attached to that ended up taking them for everything they had, right? It was like a culmination point, right? A final moment where the devil just kind of took everything, left them in a state of despair, energetic poverty, right? They felt like this was their wish come true. They had everything they wanted. Everything was great. And then all of a sudden there's nothing. Like, right, it's like this feeling of being blindsided. So someone's feeling blindsided. They've lost everything, completely stripped of their high throne, you know, their high position or their high horse, completely humbled. They may be coming in with a very, very sincere apology. They may be coming in transformed themselves. The question really is, are they going to be bringing that kind of energy to your doorstep? And are you going to end up in a mental prison, not sure what to do? Like at a crossroads, do I move forward or do I essentially, you know, potentially martyr myself in my home situation or my living situation, defending someone who was tied up in the devil energy to begin with, right? Especially if you're a divine feminine who's moved forward. But, you know, this is someone that you may have been really, really close to. King and Queen of Cups together on the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Swords that you felt robbed of in the past. Right? Maybe this devil energy finally caught up to them and robbed the shit out of them. And it's like, you probably knew it, to be fair. You could probably feel them thinking about you. just pretty fucking crazy. Someone is on a highway to feeling in poverty. Someone took a wrong turn, right? Really, don't be surprised if someone comes forward with apology, Cancer. Okay? Or if you get some kind of hard news. Okay? Just be aware that that's a possibility, not for everybody, but for some of you, just mentally prepare. And don't forget to pause, right? Don't forget to energetically pause and see the bright side of everything. All right? There's always a reason for everything. The universe doesn't make mistakes. So use your discernment, right? Use your discernment. Because in these, in these two cards, we have two people whispering in the same person's ear. And then in the other card, there's someone in the middle holding their ears, right? And they don't want to hear it. So you have this energy of two people trying to talk to someone and someone doesn't want to hear it. And they may have conflicting opinions. You may be in the middle of a take my side type thing. Like there's two sides to every story. Like you might be hearing from one person, like, I'm in this despair state. I've lost everything. Help me. But if you heard the other person, right, that they were dealing with side of the story, this person might have absolutely 100% been the cause of it. Right? Especially if you listen to the Gemini reading where, obviously someone fucked up and someone made out wild with it and essentially took everything. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason why people end up in the low vibrational manifestations. And it's because they're low vibing. So you really got to discern, like, do you really want this energy in your space as a part of your life? Or is it just something you're going to hear about, having your experience for a day or two and then let it go, right? Because maybe you don't want to hear both sides. Maybe you don't want anything to do with it. Like that's between them two. They can figure it out. They can work it out. They can find their own solutions. And Cancer might just be opting out altogether. Like Cancer might not want to be a part of this at all. Especially if you are dealing with people who have strong or significant Scorpionic, Aquarian, or Piscean placements. Okay. Yeah, you might not want anything to do with it, especially if there's fighting or bickering or people want you to side with them. Just be aware. Cancer, I don't feel for a lot of you like this is anything that you personally are dealing with. I think this is something that you are witnessing in your experience. Okay? Like, I don't think you actually have to worry about your health. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not pulling that up at all. I think this is about someone in your environment or your energy field. And I think that Spirit just needs you to be very aware of it. Okay? Aware of what is going on so that you can kind of decide in advance how much you're going to invest in such a situation if it were to occur. Okay. I love you guys. Don't forget to check out the description so that you can consider joining as a Divine Rebel Diamond, or if you want to check out Stephanie and Dreamer Apothecary in her shop. And I will see you in Ophiuchus Say. Take care, Cancer. Love you.